I saw the movie many years ago when it came out, and I did read the book, so it's not brand new to me. But this material is, I really think this source material is best served by this current musical that we're working on with this extraordinary team of writers.
It's thrilling to adapt a beloved novel because you know that people already love the characters. The tricky part is, can you recreate those characters on the stage in a way that's fuller and bigger and richer and has singing in a way that still seems like the same characters?
MARSHA, Norman and I had worked on a piece called The Trumpet of the Swan together, which was an orchestra piece that we loved doing, and so we said, we have to write a real show together, we have to really write a musical, and what's it going to be? And I said, I really want to write a romance. I really want to write something that's very grown up and very mature and sophisticated. And it's, I'd been writing 13 for a long time, and then Honeymoon in Vegas. So these two very broad, very goofy shows. And I really wanted to write something that was, kishkas, as we say. And so MARSHA then got a call from Robert James Waller's agent saying, we want to make a musical out of the Bridges of Madison County. Would you be interested? So MARSHA said, I know exactly who to call about that. So she called me, and the minute she said the Bridges of Madison County, I said, yes, that's it. We have to do that. Because I knew it would sing. I knew that those people, that the yearning that was built into that was going to sing. And it's been borne out every day. It's been just a great... There's so much to mine in that little economical book. There's so much to pull out of every sentence, and I feel like we've just gone to town.
You said you didn't actually see the movie? You've never seen it?
I've never seen it. I saw the first 10 minutes or so, but that's about it. Because I had a friend who worked on the beginning of the movie, and so we all watched to see him and to see his part. And then once it was over, we're like, all right, great, let's go get pizza. And I didn't. So that was my whole experience of the movie. And until I read the book, we had already gotten the job before I read the book, because MARSHA read it and she said, this is what I think it is. And I said, that sounds great, let's go. And then eventually I said, I guess I should read it. But so my experience of the piece was entirely about its cultural reputation.
I read the book when I was about 13, I think, if those numbers work. But I was definitely a teenager, and I just thought it was so romantic, and I bawled my eyes out. I never saw the whole movie, but I've seen pieces of it, and of course Meryl's brilliance. Try not to put my head in the ground after doing that. But it's one of these things that's beautifully musicalized, and I studied opera, and I have an operatic romantic part of myself that wants to come out.
How do I go? Tell me, how do I go? How do I go with you? How do I pack a bag, close the door, turn the key, walk away? Look at where I am and who I am, and tell me, is there something I don't know?
What I'm going to do is create a piece. I'm going to create it with MARSHA, or I'm going to create it with Andrew, and I'm going to create it with Robert Horner, whoever it is I'm writing with. And that piece is going to be its own thing eventually. And it's not, you don't have to read the book in order to watch the musical. It's going to live on its own, the way that La Traviata, nobody reads, La Dama Camelia anymore, but that was the springboard for this. And I think that similarly is what we've done with this book. We've created a piece, and we had this wonderful springboard to jump off of.